They're already asking where
Hello,
this street.
hello everyone. Welcome to our assist tier run round 4 with Baku. I'm here with David. Hi, David.
Hello, Miles. How are we?
I'm good. You had a bit of a chaotic one on Tuesday, didn't you?
Ever so slightly. 39 laps of chaos.
Well, I only had 6 laps of that chaos.
Oh, true. At least you were there.
I was there. I turned up. I showed up. I crashed. We move on.
It's not the winning, it's the taking part.
Yeah, so here we go. Assist tier 1. We've got quite a few races today. I think we're at like 13, 14, which is I think nice.
Good turnout.
Yeah, for where we were. There's a few people that couldn't make it today for various
Lots
reasons.
of new faces.
Yeah, so I think what I can do is if we go to my race director, we can see. So, of course, round 4 was our first of our reverse championship grid sprint race. And of course we have a number. Here we go. We got a formation lap off already. So we have a number of new races this time. We've got number 13 drivers, as we can see, and it's a reverse championship grid, which means if you're leading in the championship, you are at the back. So sorry, Adrian's Chick and Jack and Socks and Johnny, all the new kids at the block are at the front. Yeah, so let's get some details. What tires are we on?
What tyres are we on, in fact?
Yeah, so what we found, I think we've got some nice information from.
We've got two on the softs. We've got
two on the
Scott
soft.
and Jack. Oof, that's brave.
It is brave, however,
you do have to box.
Yes, it is a 25% sprint race because of the reverse championship. We can't run the standard F1 sprints. Hello, Thymelian. Welcome in.
That is Snipes, if I remember rightly. Thymelian, yes.
Hello.
And we've got Rids as well. Hello, Rids.
Hi, Rids. How are we doing? Yeah, so because of that, we found out that I think the hards can do the full race distance, just.
More or less, but they are crying at the end.
Yeah, so the soft will give them just a few laps where they can...
get them a good start off the line.
Good start off the line. Pick up a few positions, as you said, and if there's an early safety car, they can box for the hards, or they can just box after a few laps and put probably the more favourable hard tyre on over the medium tyre.
Yeah, let's not forget. Oh no, we'll have a new lobby, won't we? So the tyres won't matter so much.
Yeah, tyres won't matter in that sense. New lobby.
Yes.
But they will have to be very careful at which tyre strategy they choose, because the tyres do go off very, very fast around this track. It is a little cloudy, I can see, which I know Baku's normally a struggle for keeping your tyre temperatures up anyway. Like you can run pretty high pressures, and your front tyres are fine. It's your rear tyres it can run quite hot. But so I wonder if the cloudy weather is going to affect that in any way.
It might do. Let's not forget the rear tyres are the ones that are crying out at the end, given the amount of traction zones around here.
David, subscribe for 6 months with Prime. Thank you very much. Wherever you are, whoever you are.
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
I say we ban him.
Here we go. So we've got all our drivers lined up waiting for the lights for our reverse championship grid race. The first one of our season. There's 5 lights. Oh, it's a long pause.
Held for a while.
There we go.
And we're off. Who's got a good start?
Snipes has
Ferrari
a good start.
Looking interested. Adam looked interested at the start. Oh, contact! Oh. Front free. Woo.
Bit of a nip and tuck, but it looks like everyone's through pretty safely.
Oh, there was a bit of free wide action.
But it does look like
KMK leading away.
Corners, we're all through safe. Yeah, KMK getting a great lead already in the first few corners. I think the people battling behind has given him a little bit of edge.
And maybe starting on those mediums.
With Superman and Mink side by side still.
Jack up to P4? Where has he come from?
Those soft tyres are really working well for him.
It's not worked for Scott.
No, I find Scott down in the lower place. I wonder if he got caught up in a bit of a tangle.
I think Scott might have some damage.
If you want to have a look at that through the castle section now. It's very, very easy to go wide, which KMK just done. That's most likely to be a warning.
No, unless he's taken body. Oh, Scott's sliding the rear. Don't know if he has got damage.
Porgy with the
I
5
can't
gifties. Thank you very much.
He's also said, no ban David. David is a good boy. No, he's not. He kicks puppies, apparently. So we've all managed to get through unscathed on this first lap.
Yeah, it's been a very, very tidy first lap. There's been some winners, some losers.
We've got KMK who's broken the DRS, but Adam is gaining.
Adrian's overtaking Callum.
We've got a VSC.
Yeah, we have a 10-second penalty for Chipmunk for a severe collision with Lewis, I think it said.
And it looks like Lewis has got a penalty as well.
Yeah, probably for the same, diving into the pits now. Thankfully, the hards can take him to the end, so it's not like so the race isn't ruined. We've got plenty of people coming into the pits. Those who managed to get in from the VSC are all in.
Lewis has retired as well.
Oh, unlucky to Lewis. Please stay in the grid, Lewis. In the lobby, Lewis. We've got the next race coming.
Everyone to the Garda. By Garda, I mean hards. Isn't Garda what they? Isn't the Garda what the Irish call police?
I don't know. Let's not go there.
I'm confused. Anyway, let's stay with the important stuff. So Scott stayed out on the softs. That's brave.
Did he get in? Did he have time? Was he far enough? Did he pass the pit box? It happened at one of those points where he would have had to cross
the start-finish line.
Yeah. Would he have crossed
it did look. I don't know if I saw some people cross the line. I'm not sure.
It's a league race. I probably would have seen a cheeky few people try it. Maybe Sox was just a little bit too far past. But it is a VSC and we've got green lights now, so at least he hasn't lost out too much. It's not like the pack's bunched up. You know,
and Adam is right on the tail.
It is a short piece up here, so Sox might not have lost out too much. Flying through that corner now, it's so easy to go wide and hit your front wing on that exit barrier.
At turn 15.
Yeah.
Now, is Adam going to get DRS? Will it be has it been enabled? Yeah, so he will get DRS.
Barreling down the pit straight now.
This should be an easy pass for the Ferrari.
347 kilometers an hour. But KMK pushing Adam. Might have overtaken, but he's not letting it go so easy. Snipes overtaking Jack.
Snipes, yep. Snipes on Jack. That's still going down the pitch straight. On the anchors into turn 1. Makes it nicely. Seen a few go wide there this week at turn 1.
KMK.
So easy to do.
Having a peek at turn 3, but decided not to. Oh, I just thought KMK caught the front wing.
Has he got damage?
Yes, the end plate's flicked off. I saw a bit of
and the Ferrari's missing. It looks like the Ferrari's missing an end plate. We're struggling there. Yeah, the Ferrari. Is Ferrari missing both end plates?
Both end plates, yeah. However,
well, that Go on.
You do run such a low aero setup that, you know, you might be able to get away with a bit of damage on your wing, unlike on most tracks, especially if you're at the front with Adam. You know, all that's going to do is increase his top speed a little bit more. You know, can he hold people off and then just hold up people in the corners, a bit like, you know, Daniel Ricciardo a la Monaco? You go so slow in the corners it doesn't matter because no one's overtaking you. Morning, Ethan.
Good evening. But KMK is right on the tail of Adam. It looks like it's going to be another DRS swap into turn 1. He might even be passed before the DRS. It's not getting past as easy as I thought with DRS. Oof. Had to leave that late.
Gotta be set the fastest lap up into 3rd. Obviously, they've all still got to pit and they'll all go to the back of the grid.
And Snipes takes the fastest lap on. Fresher hard tyres, only by a lap.
The winner of this race has not been decided yet.
We've still got a long way to go. And if it's anything to go by off Tuesday, we've got another VSC or two to go. There he is. Oh, Mink's DNF'd. Mink's crashed. Down at turn 3.
Oh no.
Is that a full safety car, I see?
It is. Yep, we can see the full safety car.
I definitely didn't just jinx that. Now, those that haven't boxed surely have to take it.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone else is going to be on the pits. However, what that's happened is it's given everyone at the front a free pit stop. Something that they wouldn't have had otherwise. If they pitted without a safety car conditions, they probably would have ended up at the back of the grid.
So your top 5 are going to benefit from this.
Yeah, we think so, because of the delta that still exists.
Another 5 gifted by... Who's this SmallerSmiley?
I don't know, some weirdo.
So it's going to massively benefit Scott on those softs, because I imagine by now, 3 laps, those tyres are probably crying. Especially around Baku.
Yes, I'm going to congratulate myself, pat on the back. I'm like that meme of Obama giving himself a medal.
So, I wonder, I think Superman might have to carry on, given that he's on the hard tyre. Because it might be a stretch on those mediums, unless he's brave to manage them.
If he chose the harder option, he'll have another set of hard tyres.
No, but he'll have to go to another compound, won't he?
Yes, he will. Okay, Adam on the hards, Superman, I guess, on the mediums as we expected. Well, the safety car will have a few laps before it's in. Obviously, got this. Oh, and Snipes has got out just ahead of Jack. And
Snipes boxed in the VSC.
Yeah, so he's just managed to overtake everyone and taken the lead under the safety car. Yeah, so the safety car is going to be round for... It's probably not going to be in until the end of next lap.
Oh, we have got a wing change for Callum in the RB. That team hopped up on Red Bull, have managed to change that wing pretty quick.
Yeah, so because of the safety car not coming in until at least the end of next lap, those on the medium tyres probably would last to the end. You know,
we've got Snipes in the chat. Don't say the meme. We've got Snipes in the chat saying, let's go. You focus on your driving, you. I imagine once the pack's caught up, we'll have another lap under safety car and go around end of lap 6.
Yeah, so generally the safety car stays out, but you know it needs to cross the finish line at least once. Obviously, it collected all of the drivers at the start of this lap. Obviously, it's quite a long lap under the safety car. Yeah, so the safety car won't come in until it's crossed the finish line at least once.
No, and we've got Adrian's, Callum, and Chipmunk all to catch up to this pack.
Yeah, it's yeah, you were quite an iffy safety car for yourself, but you did manage to jump the front runners so they didn't quite get a free pit stop. But let's see, 3-lap-old hards aren't too bad. You could almost say because of part 1 in, they might fire up a little bit quicker than those who are on the fresh tyres. Turn 1 at back after safety rear car is always interesting. Very, very slippery.
I have bad memories of turn 1 at Baku.
I think I do as well. I think in an old league, in an old season, it might have been like F122. When the hards were really hard to warm up, just trying to do turn 1 into Baku. He just wasn't.
That's asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, Chipmunk boxes again. I'm assuming he's going to go on to another set of hard tyres that should easily see him to the end.
Oh, he's going for the softs.
That's aggressive.
I mean, he's got nothing to lose right now. He's got nothing to lose right now. Sat down there in 11th place. For 6-7 laps, he could cheese his way up a few places.
Is it top? Am I right in thinking top 10 for the sprint is your points? Rather than just the top 8?
Corgi. Is it? I can't remember. I think it is.
With it, Sean, help!
Let's go to Corgi in on the pit lane. In the paddock.
on the sky pad. Corgi on the sky pad. If he's not looking after the dog. I imagine once Chipmunk closes in that the safety car will be in. KMK sitting pretty nicely in third on the freshest hard tyres.
Yeah, so, hopefully you can fire those up pretty quickly. I think, based, the 4-lap old hards, I think, it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world. It's not like the aged hards. I think we're still
No, they're relatively new. Yeah, we're going to see some fights to the end. Those on the mediums, they're going to have the advantage. Will they make the most of it? Because we know the drop off from the medium type. We are in this lap. Safety car in. Now, when does he put the hammer down?
So one would say you want to wait right until the pit straight because no one can overtake you. The finish line is so close to turn 1. It can be anyone's game really. No one. You can go whenever you like. No one can overtake you until you hit that finish line.
No, that's true.
So it's
but it then becomes obvious when you are going to go. So do you try and catch them out mid-weave?
Yeah.
I think he has. Has he gone? He's gone. He's gone mid-weave.
He's gone. Yeah, mid-weave, and he has found Jack.
He's made a nice gap.
7/10 to Jack, who's probably burning the battery as much as they can. And we have Leo on the inside of KMK, keeping it clean
we've got
still.
Nearly contact at the back. Callum, your team doesn't want to change another front wing.
You'll ask Martin, how many front wings do you have? Williams,
yeah, the Williams, yes.
We have a front
Williams
wing.
team
this weekend.
The one. Ooh, Ferrari. Oh, we've got a spin, is that? That's
Adrian's.
Adrian's and Leo, have they come together?
Looks like it. That puts Johnny B into third place. The Haas are sitting very pretty right now, we have to say. Jack and Johnny B in both second and third place.
Very good points for that Haas team. We've got a slow-moving McLaren. Is that KMK? It is. Adam passed into the little castle section. That's a brave move. Oh, I'd love the desync on the spectator cam. How the car's constantly revving.
And Callum has made it ahead of Chipmunk and KMK. Has KMK got wing damage? It's very slow. He's right at the back.
I can check that for you. Yes, he's lost both end plates. Oh, no. He was the man in probably the best position on the freshest hard tyres.
There he goes. And Snipes with nearly a 2-second lead already over the two Haas drivers on those 5-lap old hards.
Can he manage those to the end? I'd like to think so. Johnny B is closing on Jack as well.
Obviously no DRS
this quite a lot.
DRS is now enabled.
Chipmunk's making the most of those soft tyres up to P6.
Chipmunk's made some great gains on those soft tyres all the way from last place.
He's flying at the minute while his teammate's in the pit for a new front wing. Have that McLaren team changed that front wing? No, just a new tyres.
Just some new tyres.
He's just going to drive on with end plate damage.
I wonder
Snipes now.
If his MFD was still set to auto and didn't quite 3-second lead now.
Has Jack made a mistake in there because he's got his teammate right on his tail?
Yeah, is Jack the cork in the bottle at the moment? I think if this keeps up...
He's brushed the wall! He's brushed the wall!
I think if this keeps up, Snipes are going to be sending a Jack a nice little, thank you basket. For holding everyone up for so long.
I think Johnny B might be past though with DRS this lap. All he's got to do is keep within a second.
I think it's going to be very easy to do.
Yeah, because you're flat out from the minute you put the power down now.
Even into
Superman
DRL.
sliding. Oh,
Lots of contacts. We've got Adam's Ferrari.
oh,
Bit of ghost
you
in trouble.
don't
Oh,
want
what's
to.
happening? Oh!
I was
Cars
like,
going
keep
through
going
each
in.
other.
This is the last place you want to be side by side. Johnny B has passed his teammate.
Let's have a
Jack's
look.
not giving it up, but I think he might have to. That DRS.
Jack got damaged. Is that the thing? He is missing. Jack's missing an end plate. I don't know when that came off.
Oh, is that
Adam.
maybe when he touched the wall in the castle section? Maybe.
Maybe Superman has lost an end plate in that kerfuffle as well. Adrian's is fine.
We need to
lost an end
rename
plate.
this. It can't be the Baku Grand Prix. It needs to be the front end plate. I can't speak. The front end plate Grand Prix. There, finally got it out. We have got a Mr. Corgi in the chat. Hey, everyone is pretty close here. I know. It's brilliant to watch. Oh, the McLaren in the wall. Wheel hooking. Oh, it's
no.
Carlos Sainz 2024 all over.
Adam as well lost more of their front wing.
Oh, the Scuderia are not going to be happy with that.
Gloves are off. The sleeves are rolled up now.
It's back to 1998 McLaren versus Ferrari.
Again, Jack really holding up the rest of the grid.
I think Callum might be passed before the DRS here.
Callum goes for an overtake in...
Oh, I think he's thinking tactical now. Get DRS.
Yeah.
Free pass.
Nearly
that end plate damage really affecting Jack.
Yeah, sometimes it can depend on which side you do because it's because it's an anti-clockwise track, because he's got his right end plate knocked off. It's going to really hurt him.
He might have bodywork damage. I'm not sure.
I don't think we have bodywork. We have rear wing. And there we go. What an epic shot! There goes Callum and Adrian's past Jack. Now is Adrian's trying to go for the double overtake.
Ooh, we have a look.
Quite.
So we've got Adam in the pits. That's surely for a new front wing.
I think we've so far we've got a three-way battle for the last podium position.
So we've got Snipes still 3.3 ahead of Johnny B. Loving life on those 8-lap old hard tyres. Oh, bit of a slide though. The tyres will not like that. He's just lost 3 temps with that slide, 4 temps. Johnny B under 3 seconds.
Oh, Johnny B can smell blood, that's it. He can sniff.
Those 3 laps could make all the difference. Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. Oh.
It's so easy to cut the corner there, though.
It is a horrible corner. You have got to cut it as much as possible.
Is Johnny B smelling the fear of Snipes now, hunting him down on those 3-lap fresher hards?
We've got Callum as well closing down Johnny B. He's managed to close that gap down.
Johnny B sporting the American Cota livery for hards. Was it Cota? It's going to be an American one.
Cota, yes, I believe.
Adrian's in DRS range of Callum. Can those mediums hold off for now? The overlap of tyre deg is going to be starting very soon. Adrian's got to try and make as many gains as he can before those mediums start going slidey.
Got to make hay while the sun shines.
And my controller's just decided to disconnect. Even though it's not disconnected. I do apologise, everyone. Not disconnected, but it was.
Have we got any close battles on track? We've got Superman in DR. Going to be close enough to Jack. Both these sporting end plate damage. Got Socks waiting behind just to pick up the pieces. Mm, 2.4 now the gap. Snipes back to Johnny B.
It's creeping forward, but is it enough?
He's got
2.2
he'll have 2 laps. 2 laps at the end of this lap. This is where he's going to make most of the time up. In the tight twisty section.
Yeah.
He's got 2 laps at the end of this one to potentially make an impact. Socks right on the back. of Superman. I think this is about the hard tyre, the medium tyre drop-off point, sorry. They will be beginning to scream for mercy.
Yeah. You kind of don't want to be on your medium tyres for any more than sort of like 7, 8, 9 laps.
Yeah. Especially in a 25% race.
Yeah.
We've got Adrian's, it has made the move on Callum. And Leo flies past Socks. To P7.
It's going to be a close fight for the end.
Gap still 2.2. Snipes looks to be holding on.
Obviously, we've got KMK down in 11th there. If someone makes mistakes in DNF, then that's KMK in the points.
Yeah. Oh, Superman and Jack getting side by side. Jack looking for a move down the inside. That's going to be contact. It is. But the Alpine stays ahead. I think Jack's conceded that. Socks and Leo side by side. That's brave to do that there. That is brave. Socks, has he got ahead? I don't know.
Tight going into the castle section.
Do
Leo's
not
got the
go
inside.
side by side there. Socks has backed out. I'd say that's the sensible thing to do there, Scott.
He thought better of it.
Williams has spent enough on front wings.
Mick, you lasted longer than myself. I think I lasted 6 laps on the feature race.
I sent it into the wall in my first race. Oh, don't worry. I got spun round in my first race, my friend. Well, think of it this way. The only way is up, and you have got a 26-lap feature race to make right. Two seconds the gap to Snipes. Well, Adrian's has passed Johnny B.
Adrian's gone to make it stick. Can Adrian's hunt down Snipes 0.8 of a second in 1 lap to get that crucial DRS for the stretch to the finish line?
I imagine Snipes' leg will be shaking.
Constantly looking in that rearview mirror.
Adrian's is getting within a second.
Within a second
He's
now.
within
All
a second.
to maintain it.
8/10. Where's it? How has he lost 8/10 on one straight?
What is happening here with Snipes? But even so, so far it's looking like a Mercedes 1-2.
It's great points for the team from Brackley.
Through the tight castle section now. You've managed 12 laps so far. You don't want to crash on your 13th and final lap.
We haven't had a Charles Leclerc. We haven't had a Charles Leclerc moment yet.
No, we have. We didn't have one on Tuesday either, did we?
We had some got close, but we didn't have a full-on Charles Leclerc.
No. All of them pretty much like getting air going over that chicane.
That seems to be the way to take it. Now, with DRS, is it going to be enough to claw back 8/10? It's a big ask.
It is a very big ask. It's 8/10.
9/10 now.
Was Snipes. The reason he lost all that time to Adrian is that he was saving his battery for his final push. All the way to the finish line.
And he's weaving to the line and celebrating.
Celebrating already. That's Snipes for the win for our first reverse sprint of the season.
Great drive from Snipes. 12-lap-old tyres.
12-lap-old hards being hunted down lap after lap. He'd be proud of that one.
That is great tyre management. Jack down to P8 with his penalty. Still good points.
Still decent points. Well done for Adrian's for making gains on mediums that are that old on this track.
Snipes, those tyres were not nice anymore. No, you might have to get down to the dealership. Oh, look at the gap between Socks and Superman.
God, 0.02 of a second. Socks just managed to hold off Superman.
Wow. Don't Johnny B, damn it. Unlucky, mate. I thought you were going to get him at the end.
So close, but yeah, gotta say, congratulations
Great driving,
to
though.
Snipes for that performance with a leading the way of a Mercedes 1-2.
Great points for the team from Brackley. Johnny Bean is very American over there. Oh, Jack got wing damage on lap 1.
Oh,
So 13 laps effectively with wing damage. I mean, fair play.
fair play.
So there we go. That's race 1 done. We have got another race and qualifying to look forward to.
Yeah, we have a short qualifying followed by... Yeah, trying to think. So Jack would have been P5, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
With that wing damage, that was great. So there you go. We have Snipes as our first winner, sprint race winner of the season in AT1. Closely followed by Adrian's as teammate in the Mercedes, with Johnny being the Haas, Callum, new driver in the RB, Leo in the Aston Martin, Sock, Superman, Jack, Chipmunk, Adam, KMK, Mink, and Lewis both DNFing at the end.
Unfortunate DNFs.
Very unfortunate.
But it's so easy to do.
Action packed.
We've got a race double that length. Hopefully even more action packed.
Oof. Well,
No point for fastest lap. We're not in 2020 anymore, unfortunately.
so it's a racing thing. I have something interesting that happened today outside our house. Would you like to know?
Ooh, I would.
There was a funeral procession. I know.
Oh.
Stick with me a moment. Obviously, it's very, very
Okay.
And in said funeral procession, it must have been like at least 20 cars.
Ooh.
Included in that was like a gold effect chrome BMW i8.
Ooh, very fancy.
And a Lamborghini Aventador SV.
Ooh.
If you want to have a bit of a reaction, I'm just going to send you a couple of pictures over Discord.
Very nice.
Just
I
so
did see today.
There you go, if you want to
Driving
check
to
those
work.
out. Let's hear some reactions.
I did also see today quite a cult classic car
Yeah.
in a R34 Skyline.
Oh, that's nice.
The
We have another
unfortunate
driver
thing
joining
was
us. We have another driver
Yes, we
joining
do.
us for qualifying the race. Welcome, Yatu in the Red Bull. If you want to check your Discord, David, and you shall see the cars that I took a picture of outside.
okay, that is a very, very chrome BMW.
Isn't it just?
And that Lamborghini is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
There's just something about nice cars.
What, there was also like a one of the Rolls Royce crossovers.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, there's a pretty big funeral procession going through, I think quite a lot of
Wow.
Sheffield, like hundreds
Yeah.
of videos online, setting off like pink flares. I think there's a McLaren that joined in.
Wow. Yeah. The only issue with that Skyline was it wasn't the usual rear wing. They'd put a bigger one on and I thought that looked a bit daft. Spoiled a beautiful car.
Porgy says David.
Hello, Corgi. I'm a beautiful car. I'm not a cat. I'm not a beautiful cat. Broom, broom. Start the engine.
So yeah, that was my day.
I'm in my wife's car. Other than that, have we had a good day? Or has it just been the usual?
Any interesting car gossip? No. And looks like we are about to go for qualifying, where they'll pick a whole new tyre strategy as well. Waiting for it to load in. we go.
What did we think of Snipes' restart? You seemed to time that brilliantly. As we said, will he go mid-weave? He did. Corgi, I went to the gym and took a ride in a Honda Civic Type R. Oh. I wonder whose Honda Civic Type R? And how many times did you have to how many times did you have to fill up on the way to the gym? About 5?
Oh no, I didn't drive it to the gym. I didn't go to the gym.
Ah.
But he was in the Civic Type R earlier when we were driving to House
19 times from Sheffield to Rotherham. Oh, given the fuel pricing. It's been an expensive day.
Well, I filled my car up. When did I fill my car up? I filled my car up on Monday or Tuesday, ready for when I drove to Leeds last night.
Oh, I do apologise. You had to come to Leeds.
I used half a tank to go from my house to Doncaster to Leeds, Doncaster back home.
Oh.
A full tank, I get about 250 miles to 280 miles out of full tank.
Given my range at the minute, it looks like I'm going to get about 350.
Yeah. So yeah, I used half a tank for yesterday's.
The pennies are crying. So we've got cars on track. This is the fun bit. We've got Jack on an outlap.
Callum has already retired from qualifying, wanting to start at the back.
Oh, that could be fun. Can we see how far he can get through?
Yeah.
Given the chaos, there might be a few safety cars.
First on track is Jack.
Oh,
oh no! Oh. Did he spin?
What's happened?
Had he spun in the pit lane? Is that what happened? Accidentally blocking is so
mean. He's lost his front wing in the pit lane. Leo.
Oh no, Leo.
What a horrible first qualifying session. Oh no.
No,
I can't do that.
You know, okay, so instead of trying to say like in capitals like RNR.
Oh no.
R&R.
No, it doesn't sound. I'm too Yorkshire. I can't do it.
I'm from Yorkshire and all.
And all.
Try and say so. Like when you say R, don't say R. Say R, like a pirate. You're a pirate, right? And go N R N R.
R&R.
R&R.
Hold on, I'm just realising is Jack's number 67. Right, we end the meme there.
Jack's race number 67.
We end the meme there. So we've lost 2 through qualifying already as we go on about R&R.
We haven't even started.
We've lost Leo's disqualified due to crashing in the pit lane, and Callum retired from qualifying.
And we have Jack on our first flying lap of the session.
In car number 67. Ooh, he gets close to the barrier.
I mean, you have to on turn 2.
If you're not close to the barrier, you're losing lap time.
Exactly. I think as I was commentating with Willow on Sunday, we were sort of noticing that the 82 drivers were not quite pushing the limits as much as you see the NA drivers and the 81 drivers. Obviously, that's where you eke out those times, getting your minimum apex speed up. But you know, there's not much leeway in Baku at all.
No, it's either fine or Charles Leclerc. Oh, and he gets through nicely there. Does Jack?
Thought I heard a bit of contact. Did he skim the wall? He's got no damage though.
He flung that into that corner. That's bravery. That's commitment. Squeezed his Haas through the corner.
Yay, taking off the back cone. First one's taken off the bollard.
Yay, that annoying bollard.
Now flying down the final straight. Flat out chicane left and right. Up into 8th gear, and that's it now.
He's going to be flat out.
Absolutely flat out. Opening up the DRS. Has he just run out of battery towards the end?
I saw some flashing there. I see flashing. He's going to lose a lot of speed. 139.1 is not a bad lap to start with. And there is time to gain in that if he can manage that battery.
Next across the line is Chipmunk.
Is Chipmunk's flashing as well.
Yeah, they're all going to be flashing towards the end. It's how much battery they got left. They're all sort of running out of battery, just 20, 30 meters away from the finish line, which is just sort of eking out their speed. So 39.3, that's 2/10 off Jack. Next.
But he did set the purple last sector, I did see.
Who do we have next across the line? It is Lewis, 95. Plowing to the final part. And also not using battery towards the end with a 140.3. Being quite low top speed then. I feel like they could have eked a bit more out of it. Next across the line is
Johnny B to start a
Superman
lap.
with a 139.6.
So Jack's still not been toppled yet. But have we got a Ferrari on a lap? We've got Adam. The RS Open.
Battery ran out really, really early. They're using quite a lot of battery. Still with a 139.637. 0.015 seconds ahead of Superman.
We've got a Red Bull out on track, so who's next on a lap? I believe Snipes just coming through sector 1. Johnny B just out of sector 1. Johnny B purple sector 1 according to the track map.
It's Adrian's on a second flying lap. Is there a second flying lap for Adrian? No, Adrian's just on their flying lap. Next across the line with a purple sector 2. We've got Red Bull.
Now it's about how much speed.
Who has spun round at the end of turn 3.
Yep, is it turn 3? He's just clobbered. Mink. Yep, that is Mink. He's having a few adventures.
With 137.9.
Wow. So, he saved some battery for that last straight.
Got Johnny B now coming down the final part of the straight.
I don't see any damage for Mink. I'm assuming he's just maybe locked the brakes going into turn 3. He's just sightseeing around Baku.
Johnny B with 139.4.
Not a bad lap from Johnny B.
Snipes is next, taking the long way round rather than going straight down with a 138.7.
And like we had in the sprint, it is currently a Mercedes 1-2, the other way around this time.
Really strong showing for Mercedes today.
KMK starts his flying lap.
Yeah, the only flying lap on the field right now with the chrome livery with McLaren.
I saw that car in real life and it did shine.
Off he goes. Fast as he can down to turn 3, braking just before the 100 metre board, throwing it in. You really have to be brave in that corner and trust that you have the grip on the exit.
This is my downfall. I don't trust it.
Using every inch of the track now.
And he sets the purple sector 1.
Sweeping it right, avoiding that curb. You don't want to cut that curb too much and scrub your speed off. However, you do want to cut this curb as much as you can without invalidating.
That is the tricky curve. Oh, he gets so close to the Charles Leclerc corner.
Got that nicely. Just managed to stay within the white lines. Almost a little bit of a slip on the way out, trying to stay within the track limits.
A little bit of a slide, yeah.
Going through. Putting the corner nicely.
Again, so close to that barrier.
I think he did.
That's bravery. That's commitment.
Riding the curb. Oh, did he bottom out a little bit on that curb?
So that could cost him a little bit on his run because he's flat out from that moment all the way up to the line. Slow moving cars, will they get out the way?
Hitting a bit of traffic, it seems.
They do nicely. Powers it down, flashing. Takes the short route to the line.
38.7.
And puts it up to P3. Only 700 behind Snipes. Very good lap in the end. Very good.
Yeah, very, very close with the top few drivers.
But Adrian's with a 8/10 buffer back to his teammate.
Yeah, Snipes did battery so bad. It's a very, very difficult battery management around this circuit.
Don't worry, Snipes. There's been a lot of people flashing up that pit straight.
Our next racer to do a lap is actually our recent joiner of IIRL, making it our 14th driver on the grid.
In the Kick Sauber, very vibrant car. Still yet to see a lap from Socks.
Currently on their outlap.
Mink as well had a few adventures. He's gone back into the pits. Hold on. When did a Mr. Cod Camper appear?
We got a Cod Camper as well.
When did he appear?
He might have been late.
He silently snuck in there.
We now have 15 drivers. Can Cod Camper challenge those at the front? I think he has the ability to.
Mr. Kick slams on the brakes. Oh, a bit of a wobble coming out of turn 3 for you two. Little graze of the wall, maybe. With that, I think. And he sets a purple sector 1 according to the track map. I don't take that as gospel. It is F125. That could also mean not the quickest. We don't know. But that's a year for you. Rave through the castle section.
Obviously, Adrian's still 3/10 off the best time on our notices on Tuesday with Willow. Can anyone get close today in this lobby?
Oh, Cod Camper's had an adventure.
Already?
Oh, he appears to have parked it at turn 2. Is he trying to get disqualified?
I don't know.
What's he doing?
Oh, there we go.
Cod Camper disqualified. There we go. You two comes down the line and you two with a 140.2. Cod Camper was disqualified, so we've had 2 disqualified, 1 retirement.
I wonder if his wheel disconnected or something.
Or is he also trying to Or is he trying to last to first?
Maybe.
And Socks is having a little dance on the pit straight.
I think deciding whether he wants to carry on or come into the pit. Obviously deciding to come into the pit after that lap.
I think he was just showing off for the cameras.
Okay, our next driver we have we've got Adrian's trying to improve on their time.
Adrian's is it just shy of a 10th. Now, does he have enough battery?
Can he manage it? Can he manage the end? He likes to manage his battery better than he did last lap.
5, 36, 37, and he does improve.
Improves by just under 1/10 of a second, extending that lead now to half a second.
That's not.
Sorry, to
that's not bad.
Chipmunk with a 138.3. We didn't even see the McLaren splitting the Mercedes.
He's in a Mercedes sandwich. Who else is on a lap? We've got. Is Johnny B on a lap? Yes, I believe he is.
Outlet. I think our next driver is.
I think it's Johnny B.
Slow down.
Johnny B is a 10th up on his time, just shy of a 10th up.
It is Johnny B.
He comes around those final few kinks, nice and flat out, easy flat. A bit of traffic, but nothing that should get in his way. They get out the way nicely.
Parting the cars there. 137.38. With a 39 improves by nearly 3.5 tenths. That's a lovely improvement.
A lot of that, 2.5 tenths of that came through battery management on that pit straight. Because he was a 10th up out of turn 16.
We've got Mink coming out of the final corner, I say, in inverted commas, onto the main straight. But last time that they're going to be braking, so completely flat out now. Still I can set. Seems.
Oh, might be a bit shy on battery.
Yeah.
As he floors it to the line.
Obviously, in this race, those who are a bit slow, we do welcome to take part in our higher tier as a reserve. Gives them a little bit of extra practice for the Sunday race, if that's the case. And more racing, if you enjoy it. Oh, and he
Yeah.
slips into spins in turn 2.
Oh,
Looks like rear locking up.
so easy to do it on this game in particular.
I think our next racer is Snipes, but I don't know. He's already only on 20% battery. Snipes did improve though to just behind Chipmunk. Seems to be a very, very close fight between the Mercedes and McLaren in this qualifying session.
Hmm. Makes up for a tasty battle.
Does look like it.
We've got a yellow in sector 2. I'm assuming the slow moving car is. Oh, has he got damage? No, it's just making his way back to the pits.
We have Snipes who's
Yeah, Snipes
depleting
is out of battery really early. Well, that was definitely speeding into the pit lane. Who else have we got on a lap?
I think Superman's the only one on a flying lap on track, but it's 56 seconds behind. Obviously, must have made a mistake
Unless
the
he's-
previous lap. Going again now, or is it 2 warm-up laps maybe?
Oh, Minka's retired from the session.
And lucky Mink, you're not last. Stock's still yet to put in a lap.
We've got Lewis on a out lap. Johnny B has retired. Happy with P6. Unless the Ferrari of Adam can find some improvement and jump him.
Here we go now. Oh, not enough time. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very tight one for you there, isn't it?
Oh, of course. Oh, Johnny. Unlucky.
So everyone's coming out on that outlap now. We have, I think, KMK, who is the first one of our group on a flying lap. Although not using battery, so are they doing a double warm-up lap maybe?
They're pushing it to get to the end from there.
I think
Maybe
our
a
first
mistake.
runner now is Chipmunk.
Alvin.
Yes. Or is it?
Oh, he gets a bit close to that barrier.
A little wiggle on the exit. Can Chipmunk gain half a second to overtake Adrian's?
And he's just
again.
brushed the wall. They're getting very friendly with these walls. The KMK has invalidated his lap.
It's pretty much matching his time from the last lap. You know, if he's doing a bit better with the battery, then that's good news. If he's matching his time with using less battery.
Got Jack on a lap as well. As Superman improves for 139.3.
Very nice. Very, very close grid tonight.
We've got Socks tucked up right behind Adam.
Oh, that's an end plate off Chipmunk.
Socks, are you trying to get a tow for this lap?
Oh, unlucky for Chipmunk, who's lost a little bit of end plate, but it's, with only one corner left.
Socks has clobbered the barrier.
Oh no.
He has done a Nick DeVries.
Can Chipmunk still improve, regardless of damage?
No, he's lost out. That's another front wing for Williams, might I add. James Vowles is not going to be a happy man.
Jack not being able to improve in the Haas. We have Lewis improving by half a tenth of a second.
All improvement.
Is your two who unfortunately invalidated. Superman again invalidated the lap.
I think Superman had already done his lap.
Yeah, Adam 1/10 up in Socks.
Socks with wing damage, and Adam is nearly 4 tenths down. Maybe Socks is putting him off. We've got Snipes, who's 300ths up. Now, if he's managed the battery a bit better,
That'll take him
could
to
he
second
improve?
place.
It would. It is a small gap. If he's managed the battery,
1:39.9
second
for
place is
Socks.
on. Oh, and Adrian's.
Oh.
Now, is that a record?
Let's double check. Can Snipes improve on his time? Yes, he does. Half a tenth
Does
is enough to get him second place.
Let us do some digging.
Oh, I don't know if it's an AT record, but it beats Tuesday's time by 200.
Oh, Willow will be fuming. The AT record is a 1:38.6. So we've smashed that by a second. That was set by my very good friend Nico. I'm sorry, Nico, but your track record for Baku has been shattered.
There we
quite
go.
Frankly,
McLaren 1-2 with a Mercedes 1-2 with a McLaren 3-4 with a Haas 5 and 6.
the Noah's Ark grid.
With the Williams together in 9th and 10th as well. Looks like we're all going in twos. Here again, onto our 5-minute break. Shall we recap our last race in Mexico?
Yes, we can.
Yes, let's shall. So, our highlights, our race winner last week was Money Game. One drive didn't finish. Our fastest lap was set by Ethan. And our biggest gainer last week was actually Socks. Is Socks looking to do that again tonight? What do you reckon?
I think he might be.
Yeah.
I very much think he might be.
Pick up a few places. Strongest.
Yes, he didn't set a clean lap in qualifying.
Yeah. So we got Chipmunk in 4th place last week, and he's already starting on the grid in 3rd. So if he can keep that, then that's great. Actually, last week
Very consistent.
Socks finished P5, so he started. To gain 5 places, he started P10. He also starts P10 today.
Is that an omen?
Johnny B improving on his start time from last week. Last week he finished 7th. He's starting on the grid in 6th this week.
Don't say the meme.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
So far we have a pretty mixed grid of starting on mediums and hards. It's about 50-50 at the moment.
That may change, of course.
That may change, of course. Yeah.
As we are set to go 43, so we've got 3 minutes just now. Can you recap? Snipes would like us to recap the sprint. Why ever would you like us to do that?
Can I recap? Someone won. Can't remember.
It was a Mercedes. Who's that one that drives for Mercedes? The famous one.
Hamilton. No way, that was a few years ago.
No, Woody from Toy Story.
Oh, Toy Story, yeah.
Or the or Rigby the cat, the young Italian.
Oh, Rigby. Kimi Antonelli is the Luca from the Disney film Luca. I've
never watched that.
Good. I think it sort of came out during the COVID era, so it was quite a quiet one. But yeah, also got Japan to look forward to this weekend, the real F1 race. I love Japan so much.
It's such a great track.
Yeah.
And also in IIRL, it's a bit of a Willow stronghold.
Yeah, I've always performed quite favourably in Japan. Hopefully it's one of the ones that we could possibly have added on. Obviously, if you're one of the new people watching, we only have a 10 race calendar at the moment. Depending on when the DLC is released, we'll be adding a few more races on the end, which I believe will be somewhat driver voted. So yeah, if you're sticking around, you'll get to vote on which tracks you want to see for the final. I think we're doing like a popularity contest with the most popular being the final race of the season. So
I'd like to throw Saudi Arabia in there because that track is awesome. Oh dear. So we'll be going at 43, I believe.
We will be, so not very long before we set off on a 26 lap feature race.
Now, if the sprint race was anything to go by, we are in for a great little race.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, we're going any time now. So looking at it again, there is still a reasonable split between medium and hard tyres so far, according to the race director. I think
looks like most opting for the mediums for the better hard tyre towards the end.
Snipes just sniped himself to a quick change of a hard tyre. Let's have a look.
Ooh.
Off on the formation that we go with.
So we have got
Mercedes.
Snipes on the hards. We have got Johnny B on the hards. We've got it's Lewis on the hard and Yatu in the Sauber on the hard tyre.
Oh, Mink and Callum have collided.
Oh no. If things couldn't get any worse.
Oh, that's what me and Sox did on Tuesday.
The inter-team battle at Williams was who could break the most front wings on Tuesday.
That was me, obviously. Of course, I hold one of the IIRL records.
Is that one of the unwanted records? Is it the most DNFs?
Is indeed the most DNFs.
Oh no, that's a painful one.
Great, I love it.
But haven't you got? Is it third most races?
I think it was fifth. I'm not sure where I am now. But yeah.
So the benefit for Mink and Callum is lack of tyre wear. The not so good benefit is cold tyres.
Yeah, but then again, it is very difficult to warm your tyres up anyway.
Yeah, so they don't lose out too much. Just the bollard's over. The bollard in turn 15 has been knocked over before we've even begun.
I think they're getting it out of the way.
Well, you don't like that bollard, it would seem.
Adrian's really getting on with it, wanting to get as much heat into those tyres as he can for turn 1.
He just felt sorry for Mink and Callum being sat there for so long. I'm interested to see what Cod Camper can do from P15.
Yeah, Cod Camper, P15, yeah, too. Obviously, our new racer. Everyone else here, other than our joiners, have actually raced a little bit tonight and sort of, warmed up to it.
So some may need to get their eye in the first few laps.
Everyone lining up the grid.
We've had no one disqualified from the parking.
No, everyone sticking to the lines.
Very good.
Here we go. Will the lights stay on for as long as they did in the sprint?
They are doing...
No.
Not as long.
Off we go. Looks like Chipmunk's got a good start. Already looking around the outside of Snipes.
Those medium tyres. Oh, we've got some people going off in the back.
Still relatively clean though. We have...
Yeah, we've got Froome. Have we got all end plates attached?
Jack gaining a place, splitting the McLarens.
We've got a
now.
VSC. It would appear Mink got some trouble, bit of damage maybe.
Oh, Mink's just not having much fun tonight on Baku. It's such a difficult track. So far, Cod Camper's gained 4 places.
Mink's missing half of the right-hand side of his front wing. Now that is an unfortunate debut by anyone's standards.
It is a very, very difficult track though.
It is. But stick with it, Mink, you've got points. Everyone tonight will score points.
Yes, our points, this scoring system is the top 15 drivers. 4 points.
They stick with it. Oh, we've got Callum and Leo getting very close under VSC.
Itching to get the jump on their competitive fellow drivers.
Very much so. Looks like Adrian's wants to use the benefit of those medium tyres.
Oh, trying to get out of DRS of Snipes already.
Now, when will we be going back to green? It's been quite a long VSC for F1 standards.
It has been, considering it's lap 1. And there we go, green flag.
Back green.
Snipes has gained quite a lot on Adrian, keeping within that DRS ready for the next lap. Chipmunk very closely behind Jack.
And we've got Cod past Socks. Cod is past Socks.
Cod is past Socks already, wow.
And he is on the tail of the second Williams at Vitz Lewis. There's Johnny B into the pits.
Is Johnny B getting a new front wing?
Cod sets a purple final sector, as he has got ahead of the second Williams.
Yeah, it's up in the front wing. Of Chipmunk eyeing up the side, going down the inside of Snipes. Does he make it stick? He does. What a dive. Now he's got to defend from the switchback. Oh, a little lock up from Snipes has given Chipmunk what he needs to pull into second place. Excellent driving.
Yep, the McLaren making the benefit of those hard tyres.
Yeah, just saw on the graphic there, most drivers here will be aiming for the 2-stop race, not wanting to get any front wing damage and make them pit more. So I wonder if people have forgotten to pick the harder tyre compound coming into this race.
Because the harder tyre is the preferred race tyre.
Is indeed, and you only get one in the default allocation, so you need to change it yourself to the harder allocation.
And we've got Jack all over the back of Snipes, again making hay while the sun shines on those medium tyres compared to the hards. Snipes is taking the pain now, but he is going to benefit towards the end. And he's still in DRS of Chipmunk, so he's got a defence there against Jack.
Yeah, of course, Adrian's managed to make those medium tyres last for 9 laps in the sprint race, quite a far way into the distance. But it was a bit cooler. Would this sun and increased tyre temperatures mean that you can't take any medium tyres? And
potentially.
We have Superman itching to get past K&K and McLaren.
And that's slowing them down, allowing Cod Camper to gain.
Missed everything, Corgi.
I have returned. What did I miss? Well, you missed. We've done a lot of things.
Cod Camper's now up in 8th place, chasing down his Ferrari teammate Adam. Already gaining 7 places. Let's have a look at the gains and the losses so far. Yeah, Cod Camper being the biggest gainer of 7 places. Callum, who also started the back, gaining 4 places. A few changes.
Adrian's 2.5 seconds ahead of Chipmunk. We've got
and that's Yatu.
We've got Yatu and I think Leo have a bit of a scuffle, and Yatu is missing again. Oh, that's going to be. He has done the Charles Leclerc. That is a full safety car. We have had our first Charles Leclerc moment.
No, he is missing. Is that car out of the way?
That car is out of the way, thankfully.
Yeah,
that car, and it is clear. Corgi, I needed a shower. That's okay. Hygiene.
You've been at the gym. So yeah, do we have any early pitters? But Adrian's in the pit, Snipes staying out, not wanting to double stack. Chick in the pit, Jack in the pit. Everyone is in the pit. Lewis stays out, biking up to 2nd place.
Now it's going to be a double stack up Ferrari. Cod Camper is having to wait. There is a wing change for one of the McLarens. That's K&K.
Hopefully it didn't cost Camper too much.
Another wing change for Leo.
What this means is that
Sorry.
Johnny V and Mink can catch up to the pack again and get back into the race.
Yes. Beneficial for them.
So far we have Snipes and Lewis that stayed out, obviously now gaining first and second place. Superman being the only driver on medium tyres right now.
Ooh. Now is he going to get racy at the start?
Yeah, let's see. What did
He's got to
start
fend
the
off the...
mediums, so he has to go on the hard tyres again.
So he picked the basic, the standard tyre selection. If he's had two mediums, so he's saving his hards, the better hards for the end.
Snipes saying safety cars don't like them. You had the chance to dive in, Adrian. Oh, I guess Adrian's. You didn't want to cost too much on time waiting for the double stack, I guess.
Snipes is having his Lewis moment from 21 to about 24, where his safety cars just ruined his race. Long way to go though, Snipes. Just keep it out of the wall.
Oh yeah, here we go. Safety car one of the race. How many more safety cars are we going to get this race?
Ooh.
I think we can have a maximum of 4.
Who knows?
I don't think the game.
What can Baku throw up? What can Baku throw up?
We had 1 in the first 3 or 4 laps. Easy to see 2 or 3 more, I think. 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, because safety cars cause safety cars.
Yeah.
So bunch the pack back together. People get racy. I think by the time Mink catches up, we should be safety car in this lap and ready to get racing again.
Yeah, we should be. Nice quick safety car, everyone catching up.
Everyone prefers that.
Yeah, Snipes
as long as
gets to
Mink...
do another safety car restart. Can Snipes catch the pack off guard like he did in the sprint?
Now, as long as Mink doesn't get throttle limited by the game, he should be able to catch back up to this pack. Yep, there they are. So the Red Bull driver joins the back of the pack.
Okay, so now all warming up the tyres as best as can before the safety car goes in.
Now, the assumption is that the safety car will be in this lap. I am not a rental driver. Never said you were, Sean. Oh no! Oh! Wait, what? Okay, I've had a massive glitch on my screen. I do apologise. It showed Mink crashing into the barriers at the Charles Leclerc corner, and then a second later he's driving through the line. Thank you, F1. You gave me a heart attack. Safety car is in. No, Sean, I'm not okay. I got scared.
Joe Beams, thank you for subscribing using your Prime stuff. He's one of our friends from the Pokemon stuff.
Ah, okay, thank you, Joe. Oh, it's a Beebs. Now, when does Snipes put pedal to the metal?
So it was about now that he went last in the sprint race, isn't it? Does he go again, or does he wait even longer? He's still warming up. Everyone behind is not warming up the tyres. They're waiting for him to go, not wanting to get caught out like they did in the sprint race. And
he's gone, and Lewis was smart to that.
Yeah, Jack edging ahead of
Adrian's, we are going free. He's got through. Chipmunk, has he got through?
Chipmunk making a couple places, yeah. Chipmunk's got ahead.
He has. Chipmunk's back up to P3. Ooh, bits of contact.
Well, Chipmunk did well, gaining a place on that restart. I think I keep seeing debris flying around in the background.
Oh, we have got a
Haas,
spinner. That is Jack and
Callum.
Jack and Callum around. No.
And Leo getting collected in it as well. There's some damage on the ground. Who have got? So Leo has lost an end plate.
Mink is
Mink's
lost an
intact.
end plate.
Nope, lost an end plate as well.
Not
Callum's
another front wing.
plate. Johnny B's lost an end plate.
He's lost more than an end plate as Callum.
Jack
it's not. Oh,
out safe this time. Oh, Jack nearly catching the castle
They were getting close through there. Has KMK lost an end plate again, or is he safe and sound? He's
safe and sound, I think.
It's Chrome McLaren. It's Superman back in front of Adrian's, using the benefit of those medium tyres.
Adrian's struggling on this safety car restart after showing such a strong start to the race.
The Sox goes wide out of turn 16. We haven't paid the rent for out there, Scott. You have to stay on the track.
Snipes already gaining a 1.6 second lead in this first lap, making sure he's not in the DRS zone for the next lap coming.
Adrian's looking to get back in front of Superman, but he can't get ahead of the superhero.
Quite.
The Ferrari's line astern.
All so close together coming into turn 2 now. Will anyone be brave enough? Superman is already overtaking Lewis. Making sure to get past, or still side by side.
Oh, that's going to be... Oh, the Ferrari's coming close.
Lewis going to get the switch back.
There's Cord and Adam.
So close but no contact. Lewis also losing a place to Adrian's there. From having to battle.
Oh, and he's ghosted at the minute. He's ghosted.
Camper taking advantage of the ghosting. Into 5th place now is Cod Camper.
Where has he come from?
I don't know, but you know, showing up to the the new kids on the block how it's done in IIRL.
What? He gets close to the Charles Leclerc corner. The man in the Charles very nearly emulates Hero 2019.
And Chipmunk has gained so much time on Snipes again in this middle section of the lap.
And that was Snipes made an error.
Yeah, because as Chipmunk just driven so
it was about 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, but Chipmunk was also not 2.8 seconds down the road from Superman. Was it a little bit there back then as well? Look, he's pushing.
Potentially, that's 3 seconds now. Obviously, with DRS. Chipmunk should be passed into turn 1, you'd imagine. He sets the fastest lap. Oh, as Mink has left the session.
Oh no.
Oh no, does Mink need an invite?
There you go, so continues. Does the Chick and Snipes battling Superman behind Adrian. Adrian's making himself back up into 3rd place. Fox gaining and gaining, taking a peek down the inside of turn 3. Thinks better of it. Probably waited for later on in the lap. Doesn't want to risk.
The man in the Williams. The man in the Williams didn't fancy a move up the inside of the Ferrari.
So much action already.
I told you this place brings up action, and Chipmunk has pulled 1 second to Snipes
already.
I know he's got a tyre advantage, but his pace at the minute seems cracking. Superman. Superman would appear to have done a Charles Leclerc.
Hitting the wall in the castle section, and that's another safety car.
That castle section can catch anybody out. No. As we have lost. Oh, Leo's got a drive for speeding under 6.
Not sticking to the Delta. He might be able to get rid of that this lap. And because of where he is.
As Mink joins back. Oh, Leo has DNF'd. Oh.
Or did he retire from the session?
Has he retired on track?
Yeah, it has. It looks like it.
It would appear so.
Frustrations running high in Baku, having lost 3 races already. Now, the question is...
anyone going to take it? Yep. Chipmunk and Snipes in.
Yeah, Snipes
Adrian
makes
stays
sense.
out. Adrian stays out. Chipmunk onto another set of hard tyres.
It's an awkward one. Like, do you want to put on another set of hard tyres this early? Like, what if there's
As
another safety car in a few
Cod
laps?
puts on the mediums, and Cod is having a front wing change.
Oh, like I say, I was going to say
Ooh.
if you were going to pit now, I would put on the medium tyres. Then if there's another safety car, you can stick some hards on. That'll take you all the way to the end.
Yeah, so your bet of 2 more safety cars at least might be coming to fruition.
Yeah.
So we have lost 3 drivers from this race. Leo, Superman and Yatu. 3 debutants tonight.
It's unfortunate Superman was running so well up in sort of the third, fourth place positions.
He was battling away well.
Snipes saying, yeah, actually, nice safety car for you after you complained earlier saying that all safety cars are bad for you.
Not all safety cars are bad. Most of them are. I have bad memories of safety cars.
Mink's managed to get back in. I don't have Mink on my friends list. I don't know. But it looks like Mink managed to rejoin.
But yeah, I believe Mink has managed to rejoin. Yeah, Mink is lagging for me because he was going into the corner and he's gone through that same corner twice now.
Is he having some?
There might be some internet gremlins. Running a number 11 in a Red Bull, Sergio Perez. Yes, so Sean will be a very happy man to see the number 11 Red Bull again. Perez. Oh no, what have we done? He's on it. Miles, please check the chart. Look what he's doing.
So 5 laps seems to be. Why?
It seems.
It's going to be awkward, isn't it? It's going to be an awkward little run here. I think Cod Camper's got the most to gain here. The easiest to gain.
Yeah.
It's on those mediums. It's like
on the mediums and a fresh front wing, so he had damage somewhere. No, I wonder if he picked that damage up in the fight with his teammate, because they did get quite close. So we've got a Mercedes 1, Ferrari 2, Williams 3, McLaren 4. Now that is heritage F1 teams.
So, it looks like the drivers are catching up. Mink will get to the back of his pack before the castle section. So it looks like the safety car will be in on this lap.
One would hope so. That will give us 16 laps of racing.
Hopefully 16 laps of racing. Mink catching up to the back of the pack now.
Yeah, nicely. So, after 10 laps, I've had 2 safety cars. Welcome to Baku, everybody.
It always happens. We've got a number of new drivers, so, wanting to prove themselves compared to our old drivers, tends to happen when you have a bit of a mixture of drivers on the grid, sort of not knowing how each other drive, working each other out. It's sort of
safety
car.
No, safety car is in this lap, so again, when does the Mercedes, different Mercedes this time, of Adrian's, when does he put the hammer down?
Let's see, trying to get some heat into those old hard tyres now, 6 lap old, compared to the freshness of the ones behind, who, only
rather than
1 lap.
Rather than Scott, who just seems to be sitting and waiting. Not a lot of weaving.
Yeah, Scott up to
from the Williams.
Now. Up from 10.
Has he put the hammer down? He's put the hammer down really early.
Gone.
That is really early. Kimi Raikkonen, yes.
Adam's slowly gaining. Aiden's not making the gains that he would have wanted to on the restart. Here we go.
And Chipmunk gets past his teammate.
Was that
into
before
turn 1
or after the finish line?
I think that was just after. I think that might have been coordinated.
Just been cheeky. Adrian's
Between
already gaining nearly. He's over. He's a
and
second ahead of Adam already. Snipes
and
overtaking
Snipes
K&K.
overtaking KMK.
Jack
We've
having a
got
look
Jack.
as well.
We've got Cod on the mediums, just hanging back ever so slightly.
Trying not to get any more damage like they did last time. Jack and
Yeah.
Adam side by side, a little bit of contact. Have we got a bit of wing missing?
That allows Cod Camper to make up. Is he going to make up 2 places? That's close. He's getting squeezed into the
around
wall.
the outside. Jack does have an end plate damage. I've lost a bit of end plate.
Oh,
Tucks
we
in.
really need to rename this the Front Wing Grand Prix.
Camper leading cars by eating at each other's gearbox, pushing each other through. The front group and Cod's group just single point. Oh, Chipmunk again trying to overtake Socks. Very, very difficult place. Trying to get these moves done to get ahead. Cod Camper now in DRS range of the group ahead. We have a train going all the way back to 8th place at the moment.
Oh, F1 esports like.
Adrian's managed to break out of DRS. It's Adam going to try and gain back before turn 2.
As he's got Chipmunk right on the back of him. 5-lap pressure tyres of Snipes. Has he got past Scott? Yes, he has.
Nice, he's got past Sock.
Okay.
Dive on the inside. Contact.
That was late. Daniel Ricciardo, last of the late breakers. KMK is retired in the pit lane. Oh, and Cod Camper's round. Cod Camper is
making
round.
all of those gains. Cod Camper losing, tumbling down to 10th place. Losing time.
For it. It did
and an end plate.
It looked like a risky move on his teammate. Speaking of which, his teammate's just put in a great move on Callum, and they're fighting back, and Callum gets back ahead. Oh.
Slight contact, bit of a nudging, playing little bumper cars with Callum.
You don't want to do that with F1 cars. They're expensive. Oh, and then Adam grazing the wall there.
Everyone's been really brave tonight in unconventional places. Is it safe to be doing stuff like that?
No, we've got Mink, another bit of an issue. But he's kept going. His KMK. Oh, Mink's sliding. That is excellent car control to save that. Adrian's just got Chipmunk right behind him. 5-lap pressure tyres. That is going to make a difference, especially around Baku.
Goes so hard. All the big groups staying together. Chipmunk now in the DRS
We've got another issue. Mink has lost another front wing.
And that's another safety car.
Another safety car. That benefits Scott and Jack and all those that are pitting. That'll benefit Cod Camper as well, who appears to be having a race to forget. He's had to double stack and wait again for his teammate. He's lost another end plate. Oh, the Scuderia are not going to be happy with him.
Jack onto the soft tyres. So,
does he think there's another safety car coming?
Maybe. I mean, there's already been 3. So, as it stands, we had quite a few that dived into the pit, right? Lewis getting a bit sort of spinning, losing an end plate, and just losing himself into the safety car. Because the leader hasn't caught up to the safety car yet, it means the Delta still exists. So these front 5 runners.
Oh, Lewis with a drive.
Oh, it's so difficult with the Deltas. It change so quickly, and then you don't even notice it until it's too late. Yeah, yes. So with these front 5 runners who haven't pitted yet, they still might end up ahead of the group that did pit because of the Delta that exists. Obviously, not quite sure at which point Delta will turn off. You know, so you're following the safety car, how close you have to be for it to turn off. Oh, look.
Is that a second drive? No. Oh, if you're called Lewis and Baku, it doesn't get along.
Oh, no.
Corgi classic Ferrari strategy. As Minka's retired.
Yeah, there seems to be some
It's such a
brave
shame.
moves today.
What
Is
are
this
these crazy lunges up the inside? Deary me. There are some late moves going on. David,
Yeah.
aren't you a Tifosi? Yes, unfortunately. Oh, as Lewis has been disqualified.
I think Lewis had 3 drive-throughs.
We are down with that. We are now down 9 races in just 14 laps. But how many racing laps would we say?
I don't know.
I've lost track of how many. This is the 3rd safety car. I can't remember much racing tonight.
There's been a lot of brave moves down the outside of unconventional places.
Guess who's
And
doing
yes.
another safety car restart? Snipes, you're just going to be a pro, aren't you? The man who has led most of this race, including the sprint, has been Bernd Meinlander.
So yeah, here we are. Safety car number 3. We've lost 6 of our races. The front runners
Everyone
didn't
now
actually
guaranteed
pit, if
points.
you saw. 3 of them didn't actually pit.
No, so
Adrian's did pit.
Adrian's pitted, Scott pitted, Adam pitted, Jack pitted for softs, Cod's on 6-lap-old hard tyres. Now, that's not ideal.
He swapped back to the hard. Then I guess they're okay. They're sort of the same as those in the lead are at the moment.
Yeah. And then we've got Johnny B in P9.
Podcamper managed the 1 stop in Mexico last week, making incredibly long stints out of the mediums and hards. Is he looking to replicate that here with the
I
set
think
of
he
hard
might be.
tires put on? Yeah. Johnny P9, yeah.
Snipes, get Prime, my boy. Subscribe. 1 minute of ads.
It's a safety
Subscribe.
car. I ran it during the safety car. You can't really complain about that. There's not much happening. Obviously,
No.
ads are a free way to support the server,
That's true.
Yeah, you don't have to pay money and it supports the server. Obviously, it would be nice to have a subscription, but if not, ads are free. And, being on PC, I can adjust the timing of the ads. I try and run them at a time when it's a bit of downtime or a break, or like now there's a safety car just waiting for cars to...
And then we don't miss any of the action because this race is action-packed. 1996 Monaco. If we lose 6 more drivers, then we are in that very scenario. A guaranteed podium for everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever survives would be happy with that.
I remember that race. Wow, you must be a dinosaur.
He is a dinosaur, but he's not that much of a dinosaur, ignore him.
I was 3 years off being born.
So young.
Don't feel it.
Oh, when you hit 30, that's a whole different ball game.
I'm scared. That number scares me. Eh, dearie me.
A fun fact.
Are we gonna... Oh, go on.
According to your brain's sort of like neurological sort of makeup, you are not officially classed as an adult until you are 32 years old, apparently.
Oh.
Little QI-esque fact for you there.
We are not in this lap with the safety car. His lights are still on. Oh, no, we are
is
now. They left. Oh, they left
Decided
that.
the back markers have caught up sufficiently, given enough time for the safety car to zoom off. Given the pace of Snipes, they're both Snipes and Chipmunk pushing each other. Wondering what to do. Wonder if people are going to come around that corner and Hopefully
These
not
are
being getting caught out.
big weaves, big weaves. Yes, Sean, I'm a 1999 dinosaur.
Yes,
That's-
yes. If you're born in 19,
Dinosaur.
you're a dinosaur.
Sean's not an adult for 5 months. You still won't be an adult, will you?
No, he won't
Snipes
be.
has gone. Snipes has gone. Does
Chipmunk's
this
not being caught out. He is waiting to pounce, waiting for the finish line to pounce. Is he going to go for the inside move? No. Snipes
Oh, he's
comes
going
off
around the
inside.
outside. That's going to be
around the
brave.
outside.
Oh, they don't collect.
We've got
Haas round. It's Jack.
Jack.
Those
Chipmunk's still
soft
hanging around the
tires.
outside, fighting side by side through turn 2. Snipes managing just to stay ahead. Is Chipmunk going to come back? Now Callum's running in the mix. Around the
Callum
outside
getting
of Chipmunk.
interested. Now
We're
I
3 wide into
believe.
turn 2 nearly. Oh, turn 3.
Oh, Jack has got wing damage.
Still pretty much 3 wide, going side by side into turn 4.
They are not giving this up. Everyone else looking interested.
These 3 drivers on these 7-lap all tyres just want to be ahead and want to get away. Don't almost want to use the others to be holding up the rest of the grid on those new sets of tyres. Oh, so close. Hovering on the gearbox of Snipes is Callum right now.
Jack did have pretty severe wing damage, so that might be him in at the end of this lap for a new set of tyres and a new front wing. So those soft tyres after 3 laps and a spin will be on about 85% wear, I'd have said, given the F1 game.
Throwing it into the corner. Is Snipes ready for a long run down?
We have got quite a long train here.
No DRS this lap though. This is the first racing lap after the safety car. DRS will be activated though for the run down from turn 2 to turn 3.
Is Callum going to look for a move? It'll be a late move.
Callum's gaining, having a look on the inside.
He's having a look.
He
knows he's going to get DRS down into turn 3. Now, can he be close enough to make a move down into turn 3 as Jack does box? Oh, and Callum!
Oh, Callum's...
No, he's so close. Oh, no.
Getting caught. What happened to Adrian's as well? Adrian's losing out to Adam. Trying to come
back. And that's another front wing for Callum. It has not been the easiest race. A huge lock-up for Callum. No front downforce on that car anymore. It's the equivalent of an F2 car at this point.
Snipes gaining a 1.5 second lead on Chipmunk now.
Snipes and Chipmunk are going toe for toe here.
Is Snipes one that, on the first lap after safety car, just dumps the battery to try and get ahead, hoping that then the pace...
He can maintain the gap.
Yeah.
Sparks flying off the underside of that Mercedes. Thankfully we don't have plank wear on this game.
So, on our 10 laps remaining, nearly 9 laps remaining of this Grand Prix, we had 3 safety cars so far.
3 safety cars and, yeah, lots of action, let's put it that way, lots of action.
I think if we get one more safety car, that's the last one. I think the game can only give you 4 safety cars in a race, for some reason.
Another ear thing, as they are 3 wide for P2, 3 and 4.
Adam getting past Chipmunk. Is Adrian going to try and hang around the outside? No, not quite.
The space wasn't there, it just closed. Now Cod really suffering on those tyres, he's not able to make the 10 lap old tyres.
I think Adrian's going to try their absolute best to get past here on the fresher tyres, wanting to get ahead.
I think Adam or Adrian's might be in the best position here, given the tyre drop off around this track.
Yeah, you'll see Adam slowly gain now, I think, on Snipes.
Especially through the tight twisty section.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Snipes having probably used some battery to get a quick gain at the start of the safety car restart to prevent DRS. Now having to charge that battery up will lose the places that for the people that are using their battery a bit more steadily.
Yeah. Oh, we've got an incident. Who's that? And that is Callum in the wall.
Oh, Oh, not a
At
DNF though.
At Charles Leclerc corner, I think he's gone in nose first, so that might have saved him.
Yeah, obviously, you know, sticking
But
around
that
means that they will get points still.
yeah, and that entire front wing is now gone.
Snipes
The
still
RB
comfortably
team,
ahead, 1.6 seconds, maintaining that gap.
it's quite a hefty gap.
Well, we had the
And
reverse sprint,
Adrian's
didn't we,
getting
Rose?
Adrian's already passed Chipmunk on those fresher tyres. As Cod get past Johnny B.
Hi, well, remember we had the sprint, which is a 25%
Oh!
there.
And Adrian's loses out to Chipmunk, who gets back ahead. As Callum pits for a new front wing and 10-second pit lane. Oh, and he's
Advertised in the
retired.
pit lane.
So we are now down to 8 drivers. This isn't drive to survive, it's survive to drive. Is Adrian's missing of an end plate that I just see? He
Let's
is.
have a nosy. He is.
Adrian's
missing his plate.
he's missing
that's big.
that's a lot of front wing he's missing there.
Pod Camper back into the fray.
How Willow, how are you guys still going? PSG'd 10 minutes ago and we started 45 minutes later. Well, Willow, chaos. Chaos. Chaos, my friend.
Yeah, we've got quite a few more starters tonight, which has been nice to see.
Yeah, but we're now down to 8 drivers. So we've had 3 safety cars. We had 1 or 2 in the sprint race. We had qualifying, of course, as well. And I can probably count on one hand how many racing laps we've had. Really? It's not been many. Yeah, it's much chaos, Lizard Man. Much chaos. Snipes has pulled 3.5 second gap to Chipmunk. All that battling behind. Let's let Snipes pull away. Now, can he look after those tyres to the end at good pace?
Adrian's going for a move on Chipmunk, thinking better of it.
And Snipes still able to pull the gap. 4 seconds that gap now. Now, without any costly mistakes, we could be on for a double Snipes victory here at Baku.
What a performance, regardless.
After he's survived the chaos, about 3 or 4 safety car restarts, he's nailed those.
But both times sort of managing all the tyres as well compared to the rest of the grid.
12 lap old tyres he finished the sprint on, out of a 13 lap race. 4.6 the gap now, just steadily building it. 4.8. Podium place is still up for grabs. As P2 down to P6 are all within DRS of each other. So over 5 seconds now.
Is Chipmunk going to have a look down the inside?
That's
Adam.
why Snipes has pitted.
Oh, Snipes has pitted. Were those tyres running
Those
out?
tyres, they must have been screaming.
Snipes hadn't actually pitted. He went from hard to hard. He had to pit.
Ah.
Otherwise, he would have been disqualified for the race. Yeah.
Ah. So now.
It's very tight battle.
Oh, God! Now we see the pace. The Ferrari's getting close again. They've already had a few scrapes. So now our top 5 all within DRS of each other. This is going to get tasty towards the end with 5.5 laps to go.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it.
We are on for a cracker here at Baku. Cod went straight on at turn 3 last time he tried to move there. Yes, he did. And that was on you, Mr. Willow.
So Adam has, and Adrian's getting past Adam in a very unconventional spot here. So Adrian's is looking for the hunt down on those 5-lap pressure hard tyres.
Baku in business. No, Willow, no. Sit in the corner and think about what you've done. So we've got the top 5 nose to tail. The biggest gap between Chipmunk and Cod. But that gap is coming down.
Yeah.
That gap is coming down. Cod, I think Cod's going to look for a move, maybe into turn 3. Rather than go for it in turn 1, because it'd be a brave lunge there. All he's got to do is keep it close. There's Scott Pitts for the Williams team. Well, Ferrari gets massively out of shape. Chipmunk is going to survive this attack.
Yeah, have to hold on for another lap. Johnny B having a look down the inside of Adam. Makes it stick.
Damage for Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, that is big wing damage. That is a shame. He's been running so well, Adam. A lot of these guys that are still in the, even those that aren't in the race, they were running so well. They've just been caught up with unfortunate incidents, really.
Through the castle section, they all go nose to tail, all in DRS.
Johnny B risking losing DRS here. Oh, flirting with that 1 second.
I'll tell you what, Snipes is only 2 seconds off the pack.
Now where all that battling has put Snipes back into play here. If he can get within DRS of Snipes is still on here.
These fresh mediums really working out for Snipes here. Basically,
Snipes is well within DRS. Adam is really struggling with that wing damage.
Is Adam really coming to the pit this lap? I think so.
I'd have thought so.
Yeah, he's already coming to the left now.
Snipes is going to be passed. Now, when he gets up to the back of Johnny B, it should be a fairly easy move on much pressure tyres.
The fastest lap in the race there with a 1:41.3.
So he has really pushed on those tyres. All that battling has brought him back into play. I've got hiccups now.
Where did he come from? Snipes had to pit from the lead at only 4 seconds ahead. There's quite a gap, but still.
So he's
2 laps.
That's unbelievable pace he's showing. And he's closed up to Johnny B really quickly. Those 8-lap fresher tyres, that's going to make a huge difference.
Now, can Snipes get past quickly and cleanly? That is the question.
He's looking. Over
to the outside.
Brave to do it there.
So brave, wants to try and get to the inside of the castle section. I think
Johnny B's backed out of that. I think that quite sensibly from Johnny B's side.
Just before the castle section.
Is a man on a mission. Now he wants DRS. He's got to get within that magical 1 second.
He is hunting. He is hungry for this win, isn't he? Having to pit in order not to get disqualified. That was a pit out of necessity.
He is still in with a huge chance of the win here. As Adam's retired, have we had an incident down at the castle section? I believe we have. So. Oh no. Oh, Jack's lost an end player. I think they've come together, the Ferrari and the customer team. And the works
might
team.
Have run out of safety cars.
Bird Mylander's packed up for the day. He said no thank you. Snipes right on the back of his teammate. Snipes is still in with a great chance of winning this race. The pace he's showing, the tyre advantage, and he's passed this. He's in the podium positions
already. Look at that.
Now he has got to hunt down and pass two of our quicker drivers in Cod Camper and Chipmunk. With the pace he's showing, and he's pushing Cod round.
For it. He is itching to get past on those fresh and medium tyres, really using the launch
He's
well.
having a look at Cord. Oh, he'd be brave to do it again there. Oh, and his teammates giving him a bit of a love tap.
He's going to try again. No, he
Oh,
thinks better
you'd
of
be
it.
brave to do it
I
there.
think that was a smart move.
He had to be clever there. Because if you go side by side through there, then you ended up in the castle.
Oof.
Who'd have thought this, though, when he boxed? That he'd be a second off the lead 3 laps later?
Can't believe that.
We still might be on for a double Snipes.
Win. Possibly. 2 laps to go.
He has got to clear Cod. He's got to clear Cod Camper and get back up to Chipmunk as soon as possible.
You see the gain. Oh, he's gaining. He's gaining.
He's gaining. He wants this. He wants this.
Oh,
he's got to play it smart. He's got to play it smart.
Oh, braking really late.
He could snipe the wing. Willow, stop this.
Oh, those fresh medium tyres starting to lose. But those hard tyres now are on lap 16, lap 17.
Those hard tyres will be screaming for mercy.
Now pushing and they're to the inside, braking late.
And
goes on the inside.
Has he got rolled?
Makes it
through
stick.
the inside. He's into P2 now.
P2 for Snipes.
If he judges this right, he should be in P1 at the start of lap 26.
He just wants to get past and gone down the road.
You can lead all the lap. Yeah, he pitted 4 laps ago.
He's already back to second place.
7 drivers who equate a marathon. Yes, it's been more of a sprint for some other drivers, but a marathon for those that are still in this race. Oh, Cod having a look at Snipes. It'd be a brave move down there at turn 15.
Definitely be a brave move there.
Now, Snipes, you can lead all the laps you want as Chipmunk goes wide. That's opened the door for Snipes, who's going to play it smart maybe. DRS chicken, I think he has. He's tucked back in.
Going to be a close one now. Can Snipes? Does
Chipmunk hold on?
When does Snipes
He's going to
make the move?
The wings open. Cod's getting close. Cod looks interested.
Around the outside, looking at 3 wide.
It's 3 wide. Oh, that's going to end in tears.
Oh, all of them sliding around. Snipes actually taking the lead.
Snipes,
as
Chipmunk gets back ahead. Now they've got another DRS straight.
Oh, Snipes is going to be desperate to get past like Chipmunk. Like, do you want to attack or would you rather?
Oh, he's defending. Snipes 10 What? Snipes has got a 10-second penalty.
Corner cutting and gaining a place while corner cutting. What happened there?
Has he made an illegal overtake and not giving it back as Chipmunk hits the barrier?
Oh,
and after all this,
getting that removed.
Unless he can get that removed.
All of the gains made from the pit stop. It could be removed. To be fair, I guess we can have a look if he gets his race direction.
I think because he went round the outside, the game's seen it as a legal overtake despite being potentially pushed off. But we'll have to see in the steward's room. So after all that chaos, and driving on 18 lap old hard tyres, is Cod Camper on for the win, or is Snipes going to get past and get that penalty removed?
Don't know, it's going to be a last charge down the final straight now.
He's basically pushing Cod Camper around. The grip on those tyres.
Really close, only 2 tenths behind. That's prime for the taking for, using the DRS. 3 tenths, 4 tenths. Cod burning the battery now.
Cod must be burning the battery. Cod is flashing. Cod is flashing.
Flashing. Is DRS going to be enough? Here we go.
So it's going to be close.
Taking it.
It's there.
And Snipes takes the win on track with a 10-second time penalty from the corner cut in overtaking off track down to 5th place. Cod Camper wins the Baku Grand Prix provisionally on 19 lap old hards. Chipmunk comes second on 18 lap old hards. Adrian finishing the provisional podium.
Less than two
Chipmunk.
temps between
200.
Snipes and Cod at the line.
Yeah.
Well, all I can say is that was chaos.
Johnny B nearly getting Adrian's as well.
So now we go to the steward's room.
I don't think we quite got it. Remember to, if you need to get pendulums removed, if you get your race director Snipes.
Yeah, just make sure you've got your race director open and
as
clip the incident.
Stewarding.
Yeah, so make sure you clip it and get your race director. And that will go to the stewards. Are you on Xbox or PlayStation? Or are you on PC? Snipes.
There they go, our podium finishers. There we have Cod Camper taking the win with Chipmunk in second place, and Adrian's rounding off the podium with Johnny B biting at Adrian's ankles right until the very end. Unlucky for not getting there. Snipes finishing fifth with the fastest lap of the race, unfortunately with the 10-second time penalty, losing out on the double win so far for the sprint and the feature race. And Sox finishing sixth, and Jack finishing seventh, rounding up our finishes with the rest being DNF. Well, what a race. Hey, David?
Well, that was chaos. And I thought NA was chaos.
I know, it's Baku for you. It always treats you. So yeah,
the well done Baku.
Congratulations, and yeah, thank you for joining me, David.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was great, and thank you for the new drivers joining. I think the next race is this Sunday
España.
Sunday for our Assist Tier 2 race for Baku, where you'll be joined by Willow and Sox on stream, and next week on Tuesday is our first NA race for round 5 in Barcelona, Spain, Circuit de Catalunya.
Very interesting.
Hope to see you all there next week, and yeah, thank you very much for joining.
Thanks for being here. Bye everybody.